so now we're going to do and let's do a paragraph. It needs to be a container. Now we can do that. Okay, now let's go to node box for the easy website template. Based on what you already know about the website template, along with the information on template.com. There we go. All right. It might be a bit much. Nah, actually that works. But that needs to be justified. Make that look a little better. Yep. Problem solved. Okay. So that needs to be centered, which means what if that needs to be just a little bit smaller. And I don't even need that because that's for Newt. So let's do this again. And then we'll make this actually, yep. Make that center. Come in here and just play it easy. There we go. But I want to do a little bit of spacing at the top and bottom. Not really going to get that. I already have it. All right. So the easy website template is up. Okay. Now I need haha button. And then we're going to go view the easy website template. I'm not going further, not far enough down. Blah, blah, blah. Guide. And I'm going to make that stretch. And we're going to go Official guide. And yeah, we'll keep that in the same window. And that'll be for the free template, base, starter, and all that. Okay, now. And I gotta change lifetime. I think I got 2 out of that. Alright, so we're gonna go here. We got the full price, everything's set up. What's the Don't forget to update your plugins. Let's update for this. Okay. And I don't even know. I'm about to see my search history here in YouTube. Oh look, someone's live. I know that guy. Let's see if I can do something and it not come through. What if I put it in my headphones? Yeah. Alright. That way I got music and it's not coming through the recording and I'm not doing anything. That's not the one I wanted. I got a few things I got to do before I get to the important stuff so I can come back and check this and make sure that audio is not coming through. Anyways, alright, template library's finished, so let's go back here. Updates are updated. Let's go back to the updates page. I think there was a theme. I thought I saw Cart Flows Pro. Okay, yeah, I could do that. One of my favorite plugins. If you do anything with e-commerce, Cart Flows is awesome. And I need to set that up too. Okay, anyways, sidetracking CJ. I know I got to finish the mag. Those aren't ready. There we go. Bang. Alright, so there's that. And come over here. There we go. Alright, FAQ's done. That needs to, I want that a little smaller. I don't know. There might be another one. Let's see if we can find one that looks better. This is the hardest part, really. I don't know. I kind of like that, but I do want it a little bigger. And then I want. Yeah, sure, that works. Hmm. All right. Now, you guys get to see how unorganized I am with all my tabs. This one definitely. How'd it drop to 92? I'll work on that later. Um, there we go. Okay. So now let's go through the list. The template. That's. Yep. That works. See, I hate when it does that. Dun, dun, dun. Right to it. Yeah. Okay. I finished that one, right? Yup. Sure did. Everything. Okay, yeah, I did get all the blacked out. Okay. Whew, that was scary. All right, next, Cloudways and Host Check. I got to redo Cloudways, so where's my. Let's go inside my thing. Aha, you guys can't see that yet. And this is going to be a fun one. I'm going to probably do this one later today. The video and the walkthrough for the Airtable base, the small biz base. Like, that's going to be great. Matter of fact, real quick, I want to show you guys how the Airtable works. So I'm not going to go into the installation and all that right now, but real quick. So if you open the small bit, I'm going to do this in a new tab. So we got this open, and this is just a full template. Like, I've spent a lot of time working on this. So day to day, you have your DMO, your daily mode of operation, like the tasks you need to do that day, whatever, right? So you come in, we'll have it all the way back here. You just start dumping what you have in uncategorized, right? So you can just click add record, and you'll be like, I got to do whatever the task is. Like, let's say, write new blog post, right? And you put some notes in. It needs to be about ... You can add it to a project, which we'll get to the projects later. You can add it to a post, like a blog post, when it comes to like the topical map and all this. Like all this stuff goes together, and then it starts with the status right here. So you can just put it under options. Like this is the stuff you need to work on, but it's maybe not ready to go in the queue. Then you load up the ready just as you do the options, but you want to keep ready limited to about 10 tops. Other than that, anything, of course, if you have to wait on something or you're waiting for a meeting or something before you can finish a task, you put it on hold. And then the doing section, you should only have like 3 or 4 tasks at a time on here, and it really should be stuff that can be done 15 to 20 minutes, nothing over that. Don't worry when it comes to blogs and all that stuff, through the challenge and the back-end training and everything for Built by Pro. I have the blog post prompt kit that'll help you do all this stuff 15, 20 minutes tops. And of course, you just move them over to done when you're finished. So you can just like move it. And then like if you open it up, you'll see at the bottom, it automatically changes the status down here. Next thing is your brand identity worksheet. This is just this spot to hold all your information, all the different things about your brand, everything, your brand colors, your profile picture for your social, cover photo, your bios, your business plan. Like you can upload your logo files, everything. Just another spot for you to store everything, just as a safety measure. Next thing, your SOPs, if you have them. If not, again, ChatGPT prompts in the back end with the prompt library that'll help you go through and write out your SOPs. And of course, you have your lead magnets. Same thing here. I got templates and prompts and stuff to help you make like ebooks and stuff like that. So you can just list your lead magnet here, right? So you have notes about the lead magnet, the status of it, like if it needs to be done, whatever. The landing page link, which is going to be your cart flows link. Your download link, which will be your direct download link. If you use Dropbox, you can use this little icon right here, and it will give you the URL that you need to replace the download link with. So you're going to get it. It's going to say like www.dropbox.com/ and about 50 weird characters and just different stuff that tells like where that file is. If you open that link, you go to the Dropbox page that has all the Dropbox branding, and it's just ugly. So when you change out that www into the DL that you see, and I can't go up and point to it, but change where it has the HTTPS : the www right there switches to the DL. And then at the end of the Dropbox, you just add usercontent.com. And if you switch that out on your URL, that becomes a direct download link. So you don't have to worry about storing your files or anything like that on your website or your host or whatever. You can use Dropbox, and that's what their services are for. So go ahead. Next thing is any images. So like if you have a mock-up of the cover or whatever the case may be, files, maybe the manuscript of the ebook or whatever the case, all that. Store all the lead magnets here. Next thing is the topical map. And this is just to, basically go through and list out the blog posts that you're going to add. You can come through here. You see it's very simple: to do, in progress, and published. So if we click add new topic, you can come through here and see all the information that it has listed. So you have the title, a couple notes about it, the status, and you have the primary keyword for it, any secondary keywords for it, and we're going to get into the keyword research in a second. Target answer, or question answer targets. Like this is if there's any FAQs or anything associated with the blog post, you want to make sure you add them here. The outline for the blog post, featured image, and then you can go ahead and add this to the proper content calendar. So when you come into your content calendar, everything works. So we're going to go ahead and back out of here. Then we have keyword research. I do have a basic ChatGPT prompt that will help you do some keyword research. It is not necessarily 100% correct, but it does give you some ballpark figures and helps you actually understand a little bit more of, finding low competition keywords, and as well as that, but also LSI and other stuff. Then we get to the content calendar, and you can come in and go calendar scheduler. And this is where you schedule the stuff in, and then the post calendar. And this is where the posts are actually published. So as you see, I already have some stuff put in here. So we can open this up. You can see, you can just change it there. You can see the full Kanban board thing. And if you open it, it has all the information you need. So it's assigned to the DMO, right? So this is a post name is attached to the thing as far as the task to do. Status update description. That's where you would write whatever the status update is or whatever. If it's a picture or video, you can store it here. And then, of course, coming up here, you have what it is. So if you hit a plus, you can see all the different types of content it could be. And then you come in here and then you hit plus, and then you choose the actual platform you want to or plan on posting it to. And if that social media post or whatever it is going to reference a blog post, you would add that blog post here so everything is easily documented. You know when you posted stuff. You don't have to go back and look. You can come in here and search. So next thing is your clients and customers. This is just the easy way for you to track your client information. Basic stuff. You have your invoices, what the revenue is based on, inside of the accounts receivable, and we'll get to that later. Contact information, basic stuff. Next thing is the projects. This is where you have main projects. So if you're going to be doing, let's say you're a painter, you would put the project as 123 Street Drive, right? So that project is for that house. And then inside of that project, that's where you come in and add individual invoices for specific amounts that are attached to products and services that are here, right? So you put in your product, services, add new products, whatever. Of course, you have staff. And this can just track your information for your staff. Payroll, you can come through and just enter in who gets paid what and have the different pay periods, here, and then it'll automatically pop into the accounts payable, accounts receivable, based on all the other stuff you have that finishes everything out in your monthly P&L sheet. So if you open the monthly P&L sheet, you have all the accounts payable, which are the bills, and this was all set last year for the dates. So like this can change, of course, like, whatever. Accounts receivable, you have your profit, all of it. Total accounts receivable, paychecks, total payroll amount, and then your monthly profit. And that is the Airtable base. I know that was a lot. I know that was long. But it's also another thing I was yelled at because I'm not charging for this. I'm giving this away for free. So that process is going to be underway today. I just got to get the sales video and everything else to kind of showcase it and work on the install, all that stuff. That being said, back to it. And I don't even remember what I was doing because squirrel. Yep. Nope. Cloudways. I got to redo that video. That's what I was doing. I need my hustle report. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Nothing serious. Okay, so I'm just starting on some of this. So yeah, we're gonna do Cloudways. Sign up video. Alright, back to it. Alright, so those are done. Website template files. Got the download button again. And the cool stuff, like if you guys have something for like a client portal, you are thinking about it, the WooCommerce memberships with subscriptions, like you don't have to have subscriptions. Like if you're just doing a easy back end like membership, you can just use the membership plugin. And then the visibility for each of these elements, like the website template files. This is for specifically like, and I need to add that. Ooh, I missed that. So, the actual files, like the elements you can attach to the memberships. So like if you have like a 3-tier system and you have like all clients going to tier 1, and then if they're a client that does X much, or is a reoccurring client or customer or whatever the case may be, you can have them in a different section, and you can give like free giveaways and different stuff to people who are on that membership tier or whatever. It's really cool. Okay, brand builder workshop, that's finished. Do I want to redo the lead magnet workshop is the question. No, but I feel like I have to because the last one wasn't, so I have to redo the lead magnet workshop. This is going to be fun. All right. Yeah, I'm squirreling. That's... All right, so let's go back here. Lead magnet ebook workshop. And that's going to be great too. Also free bonus with the website template. So I keep going, not even looking. Okay, prepare and gather content. And so I'm back to it. SEO I'm not going to do much with because like I'm going to cover a lot of the SEO stuff in the original design. And most of it's going to be done on the homepage. Like I'm going to go through, we're going to talk about the different images, knock all that out. The about page is going to, and the rest of them are just going to be quick. You're going to watch me design it. The contact page is going to be an important one so you know how the forms work. But outside of that, yeah, it's going to be a lot of different, I guess it's going to be great. Oh, it's going to be a good day. All right. Got it. And the Triangle of Trust blogging workshop also is one I can't wait. And we'll wrap this up with the website template moving forward into the rest of the challenge, where like the Airtable base, and I'll walk through it real quick. A buddy of mine, I guess, doesn't show anyone's watching, but he's asking questions, so I'm assuming he's somehow watching. I don't know. So we're gonna come back here. Why I don't wanna. That's not. What the fuck? There we go. Oh man, that scared me. I thought I lost it all. All right, pro. All right, so like the challenge, and it's a lot, right? But I've built templates and everything else for this whole process, from ChatGPT to like Photoshop stuff, and like not only do I have the Photoshop templates, but a way for you to use a free resource to edit the Photoshop stuff, all that. So it's going to start with, of course, the naming the brand, branded username. We're going to get into setting up Google Chrome, our Gmail address, the basics of ChatGPT. Then we're going to get into the Airtable, any of the legal stuff. And I'm not a legal expert. I'm not an attorney. I should never be listened to. You should always seek legal counsel when doing anything legally. But I do have a prompt that where ChatGPT will go through the basics of what you do as a business and give you any suggestions and different things, such as a code of ethics, how to do your business structure, how to do your legal pages, your terms of service, privacy policy, like all that stuff. So no worries on that, but just the basics of like how you're going to structure your business, understand that stuff. And I'm not going to do a lot on that one. It's going to be very quick because that's not my business. Next, of course, like I spoke about in the Airtable, is the SOPs. We're going to go through defining your business, understanding your exit as far as like, are you building this business to hand it down to your kids, to sell it? Like, what's the end goal? Because, it's more than just paying your bills. You can pay your bills just going and getting a job. You're doing this for a reason. What is that reason? That's important to know, because the next thing is who you market to. And this is just basic market. And then we have the branded avatar, and that needs to change. And you see I have prompts in a lot of these, and I haven't even gotten to the other side of stuff yet. The Client Compass Workshop, which is very important in understanding how to get your clients from the thought of that they may need you, or the earliest part of their journey that leads them to you, through not only helping them, but, the other side. And, that's a huge thing by itself. Business plan, the importance of secure passwords. That's going to be a massive one, because for some reason people don't think they need those. Brand identity builder, we're going to cover all the different parts, grabbing your names, lead generations, making your ebook, sales funnels, making your website, doing some blogging, podcasting, a little bit of social, the Content Crank Workshop that will actually go through. It's a 5-day crash course to understanding mass distribution of content. I'm drying up. Hold on one second. Trusty magic. Massive water jug. All right. And like the content, there's a lot in here. But it's going to walk you through everything you need to know to understand content marketing, including the origin of content marketing, and one of the most interesting stories I've ever heard, especially in the marketing space, right? It's just crazy. And the results and like all that, but I'll get into that later. But anyways, so that's basically the challenge. That's like, and the goal as I go through all this is to basically, feed everybody through like the content, everything else, just to help y'all understand and see like how easy this stuff can be with the proper guidance, because you can get through a lot of this. I understand things like logo design or something like that. You may need an expert. Now, I will do my best to try to kind of like guide you guys along the way to do stuff like that. But there's a lot of things in marketing where the random guy down the street that knows nothing about marketing starts a marketing company because he sees the money in it. And he bought a $97 course that taught him how to do it, and signed up for a reseller account that lets him resell other people's websites and SEO services and ad management and all this other stuff. And then they charge astronomical amounts because they have to pay the main firm that handles all the actual client services stuff, or they're, bringing on people that, because they want to save money, that don't necessarily know what they're doing. So what I'm trying to do is put over 20 years of experience in web design, like 15 years in marketing, across almost every field, from music to painters to home inspectors to electricians to people who make candles to like authors and actors, comedians. I've done marketing and design and helped a lot of people across many different platforms. Um, and this is just me dumping my brain, resources, and assets. And yeah, that's it. Um, I got to go through, make sure I get everything together. I got to dig through a couple folders to get to the stuff, and that stuff is top secret. You guys can't see everything I'm working on. So I'm going to hop off here. I got to get everything rolling. I'll be back hour or so, and yeah, we'll get back to the entire workshop, starting with the lead magnet workshop. So yeah, have a good one. Be great. Stay boosted.